User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Alrighty. Looks like we've got most everyone except for that individual back there who's staring at the ceiling, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead and open your maps. Welcome to another open play operation here in Operation Undertow on Bornholm. Tonight we're going to be deploying out to the northwest side of the island, so I'll kind of walk you through the specifics of the mission plan, and then we'll pass it down to Whiskey for sustainment as usual. So we will be deploying to LZ Deploy as a company tonight. Basically, the overall plan here is that we're going to have Guardian push straight to the local dominant terrain feature just southeast of Victor 3. They're going to post up there and provide support, which will allow Nightmare and Viking to push around to the south and sort of come up on Victor 3 from the southwest. Nightmare and Viking will be pushing in parallel and clearing out that town. I believe it's the town of Vang or Vong. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We'll just call it Victor 3. So you've got Nightmare on the eastern portion there and Viking on the west along the shore. Once they've actually moved through the town, then they'll be moving parallel again to the northeast past those three sort of open clusters of buildings. And then there's another little divider line there in that forested area of Slotslingen to the northeast side of the AO, just along the MSR there. So we've again got Vikings sort of on the west and then Nightmare on the east. And we do have a destroy marker on that radio tower or oil rig or whatever it is just to the immediate northwest of Easy Primary. Once Nightmare and Viking have cleared Victor 3, we'll be taking Guardian and pushing them northeast, sort of off that hill. They're just going to grab some of the, again, dominant terrain near Easy Primary, and they'll post up there again. So we've got Guardian on support tonight. They're going to be packing heavy on ARs, so you'll have a lot of high rate of fire weapons up on the hill supporting you guys all night. Pretty simple mission plan. We all know that those tend to be the ones that go crazy, but with that said, we've also had some missions recently where we've went out to multiple AOs multiple times and there was just like nothing there, so not really sure what to expect tonight. Haven't really seen armor all campaign, I don't think, so I'm not saying don't bring AT, but like we haven't really seen it, so if it's there, it's going to be kind of a surprise. Definitely would expect some technicals, armed or not. You know, there's been a lot of like pickups and shit with fucking 50s in the back or just an assload of dudes. I think we may have seen some air assets here and there, but we are pretty far from the major airfields, so I don't anticipate that being an issue tonight. But yeah, they are a semi-conventional force. They're pretty well trained. They make us fight for the terrain that we're taking. So keep your shit together tonight. Let's try to have low casualties as we push through this buildings in Victor 3. It's going to be a lot of CQB up there up close.
User joined your channel.
And it's going to quickly transition from that back to sort of the open terrain, more medium intensity conventional warfare type stuff rather than just the door kicking. So it's going to require sort of swapping between multiple skill sets tonight. It's going to be tough from that point of view. So that's about it for the mission plan. We do have the easies marked there, an easy primary, and then an easy secondary if the original one is not going to work out. And worst case, we can always drop